Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHUTV. My name is John, your host as always. I hope you're doing well. The subject of today's video is discussing West Ham versus Liverpool Monday night at 8 o'clock under the lights in the Premier League. So let's discuss the opposition as always. First of all, James Milner is back from suspension. So there's a very good chance that he could be in the squad for this game, as is Dejan Lovren. He could actually be now in line for a start, bearing in mind he was on the bench for the 1-1 draw against Leicester. Alexander-Arnold is still out with his knee injury, but from what I'm understanding, he's close to returning to first team training. So it's one game too soon for him, unfortunately. Very, very good prospect, that kid. Very, very good. Gomez, Brewster and Oxlade-Chamberlain are still out with their respective injuries. Now, as we know, Liverpool have always been a bit of a thorn in our sides, especially this season. They are 5 points clear of Man City, and they absolutely trounced us at the first game of the season, 4-0 away. Now, Salah, Mane and Firmino, who are all their top goal scorers, are going to give us very, very difficult game, as is Shaqiri. Our back five are really got to be on it, which I will talk about in a coming few moments. But as I say, they will line up in a very possible 4-3-3 formation, and I think we should really match them, because Wolves played 4-3-3 in their last formation and we played 4-4-2, and it just absolutely crumbled, to say the least. We just couldn't match them at all. Yeah, it's, from our point of view, it's not looking good, because we've conceded 9 goals basically in the last 3 games, including the FA Cup. 2-0 against Bournemouth, 3-1 against AFC Wimbledon, and 3-0 against Wolves. So it's not looking good. Our defence has to really step up. In the last 10 league meetings with Liverpool, we've won 3, drawn 1 and lost 6, and as I say, that's including the first game of the season. I've ignored the FA Cup stats because that just makes it look a bit worse, quite frankly. Turning to our boys now, there's an interesting article, and I say interesting in the most loosest of terms, that was reported in the Daily Mail, that it looks like that Jack Wilshere's time at West Ham is coming to an end because of his injuries. It's the Daily Mail, guys. I've read through the article. There is not one quote from anybody, so I wouldn't take this on board too much. Now, obviously, this is not false news in any shape or form. I said in my video of when Wilshere was going through his medical that his injury record scared me, and it still does. You know, the fact he's only played a handful of games for us so far this season. It's not very clear when he's going to be able to return. I'm hoping, as I said in my previous videos, that it's going to be at the same point around about when Lanzini's coming out, which is meant to be the end of this month, beginning of next, as we're now in February. So interesting. But I wouldn't pay too much heed to it, guys. Following on, talking about injuries, Arnautovic is still a doubt for this game. Both he and Creswell are going to be tested to see what their match fitness is like. If Arnie is available for this, I want him on the bench at best, which I will go into in a few moments. If Arnautovic isn't fit for this game, then he should be fit for the Palace away game. Nasri needs another week to recover from his injury, and Fabianski, who picked up a minor knock to his wrist, but still played on against Wolves, bless him. He is now he should be okay for this game. Now, before I go into talking about the starting 11, as you guys know I always like to do towards the end of the videos, I want to talk about this statement that Ogbonna has put up on his interview on the website recently. There's a couple of things here that really nagged me, especially how bad he's been playing for the last 3 to 4 games. He says, we still want to achieve things this season in the Premier League. So if we want to do them, we need to do better starting against Liverpool on Monday. Yes, it's not we, you, mate. You need to start doing better. You really have. Diop don't trust you. It's very obvious he doesn't trust you and doesn't know what you're going to be doing, because you don't seem to know what you're doing yourself. Last thing I want to talk about, this really got my back up when I read this, was the position deck plays is very important for the defence. It makes your job easier. He's not there to make your job easier, mate. He's there to play alongside with you and to make you do your job better, not for him to make your job easier. He has to read the game totally and keep the ball and try to give the defence an opportunity to play from the back. Yes, that's true, but as I said, it's also your responsibility to do that as well. Now, turning to the starting 11, for me, obviously, as for everybody else as well, for that matter, Fabianski should remain in goal. For me, I would choose the back four if Creswell is fit to have Zabaleta, Ogbonna, Diop and Creswell in the back four. Midfield three for me would be Snodgrass, Rice and Masuaku, because Masuaku is a better winger than he is a defender. He said it himself. And he plays better when he's out on the wing. He's more attack-minded. He's better at defending, but he's nowhere near as good as we need him to be. Masuaku has also come out on more than one occasion confirming that he's not a left-back. He's only played a left-back position in, I think, about 2 or 3 times in his career. He's more of a winger. And also the front three, I would have Diangana, Diangana, Carroll and Anderson. So, because that could easily meld into a 4-5-1 when needs be. So that's what I would personally do. Now, in terms of the game itself, I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm also not looking for all 3 points as well. We're not going to win against Liverpool. If we get a point, I'll be very, very happy with that. But I don't think we will. I really don't think we will. We're not playing well enough. It'd be nice that we go out all guns blazing, put in a blinding performance and we beat them 3-1 or something, for example, but really can't see it. It's a free game as far as we're concerned. As I say, these guys are sitting 6 points ahead of Man City. They're top of the table. Their goal difference is just unbelievable, the amount of goals they've scored. And, yes, okay, they've conceded quite a few as well, but yeah, it's going to be a very, very tricky game for us. So as always, guys, thank you very much for your time. If you're new around here and you like what I'm doing, please hit the subscribe button and we'll be coming up around about here towards the end of the video. Put your comments in the comment section below, guys, of what you feel you want from the game, who your starting 11 would be, and just your thoughts in general. If you like the video and you feel I deserve it, please click the like button and hit the So yeah, just click the like button. And also, if you like the video, please share it with any social platform that you wish. And as I say, if you want to reach me, you can contact me on Twitter at JPWHUTV. There's a Facebook page and group purely for the channel, again at JPWHUTV. I'm also on fanvibe.com, which again is the username is JPWHUTV. There are links in the description below for all the respective social media accounts. If you want to talk to me, by all means talk to me in the comment section below or on social media. I'm more than happy to interact with everybody. So in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you're not too cold, because it's bloody cold at the moment, and I will see you on Tuesday evening, because I won't be back in time to do a match reaction after the Liverpool game, because I'm going to want to basically defrost from sitting in the London Stadium. So thank you much for your time. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to each other, and I'll see you soon.